this hunter, but we're seeing a disciple Articuno.
A disciple I am looking forward to quite heavily. But so there you have it, folks. We have our picks locked in. Let's see how this goes. Both GG as well as RD ready to take the stage. Who are you rooting for? Do you want to see RD or do you want to see GG make it into the next phase of this tournament, which will be the quarterfinals? We are waiting for one of them. Let's find out which one it will be.
All right, starting with Swam's disciple, not wasting any time using that cat just to gain a little bit of that jump. Again, once she gets full presence, ladies and gentlemen, that jump will become twice, and she could use that as a double blink. Swam now going for spots the mechanic's dull, and that's going to give him some sight to where the mechanic is at. So great stuff so far from Swam. Able to use the cat. I mean, I've been trying to use disciple for a while, so I'm going to take down notes, Articuno.
Okay, I'll let you go ahead and do that. So, yeah, this is gonna be really nice. IQ will be the first spotted out, but then again, there is a bit of knowledge to where the mechanic initially was. So I'm wondering if the commit will come into fruition. In which case, and looks like it's going to be the coordinator. That's actually not bad either. Like we say, one shot, one opportunity, exhaust that, and there's not really much to work with to coordinator's name.
Yeah, especially once you get that that cat going on, and then she gets that sun. Oh, excellent dodge of that flare gun. Beautiful stuff from Swam. And as you mentioned, Articuno, one shot, one kill, one opportunity. But man, Swam was able to dodge that.
Didn't quite work out, in which case, so now we have a... It's like just a bare bones survivor. Teleport will come in though, just to not waste out any time, and the catch comes on.
Yep, the hop, and then that is one down coordinator. Rocky tried his best, trying to just create some distance there. Going for the flare gun was the right option, but again, the advantage was on Swam being able to utilize the real estate of the church to just dodge that flare gun. So now wanted order is being put on the mercenary, so he has a little bit of sight set, and we do know that teleport is being used, so probably teleport detention coming in. So we're gonna see how RD will respond to this downed coordinator.
Yeah, this is a bit scary as well. You have two members of RD within the immediate vicinity, but and again, it also just generally gives them options. Now, a big question is, AirQAQ, are they going to try to get the rescue onto the coordinator? Or are they just going to use the coordinator being on the chair to maximize the time to get whatever ciphers they can going? We already have two pop, so it's already a good start for RD.
Yeah, looking at where everyone is at, I think that, you know what, the wildling is just there to keep this hunter not disrupting any cipher rushes. He does have an option to try to go for that save, but always, and take note that this disciple doesn't really have that much when it comes to map harassment, so he will just stay here to try to buy as much time as possible, and let his teammates try to pop those ciphers since the mechanic is still at play. Is he gonna go for that full commit? Not quite.
Ooh, not quite, but the good thing is that just fully occupying disciple, not really deterring anybody else that's trying to push for ciphers. 3 ciphers already done for RD, so this is a massive step up from round number 1 earlier. Can it go to even better heights though?
Oh, Wildling is off his board now. He's completely vulnerable, and the stun is going to happen. AirQAQ is going to eat that first hit, and Swam will try to tunnel in on this Wildling.
Yeah, just wants to go to full commit here. Question is, how much time is going to be bought out here? Definitely wants to try to stop out Air, and there you go. Leap comes in, pallet drop, very well timed, but Air gonna unfortunately take that last hit as he falls down.
And look, Articuno, one cipher remaining for the side of RD. So they will try to push for the cipher as possibly the mercenary will go for it. But no, he's going to go for a no camp strat. He's going to go for the mechanic. So good proactivity coming from Swam. Zekai caught off guard here, but will transition to the shack area.
I love this coming in from our disciple, making up for lost time as far as what pressure this disciple was not able to push for on survivors. But look at that!
That was an excellent stun on the cat, and also brought confined space, so it's a 6-12. He has to be very careful, especially when jumping those windows. And if you notice, Articuno, that Swam allowed the wildling to be saved, so the tide turner will not take effect anymore. So this is excellent strategy from Swam.
Beautiful forethought in which case, and it just makes you wonder what Artie's next move is going to be. This disciple already has full account on what cipher was already worked on, but the insta-rescue, nicely timed by Artie.
And AQ trying to body block, but Zekai will be falling. Again, Tide Turner is not in effect anymore. You see at the lower left side of the screen that the Wildling is trying to pop that Cypher, but Swam realizing that, trying to shift his attention because he knows that Zekai is still down. I believe that the Mercenary is trying to go for that heal and going to use these cats just to chase him away. Zekai will see his second round on the rocket chair.
Yeah, but with that Wildling on, progress on that Cypher will be halted for a bit, halfway through for Zekai, so that at least gives a little bit more room to breathe for RD. But the question is, it's going to be a monumental task to try to get that more than halfway Cypher popped up.
Yeah, it's just the pressure that Swam was able to bring, especially using teleport, not being satisfied. Just the cap, hits him once he's over that window. But we are going to see a safe and sound mechanic. Zekai now running away from that chair, and it is now the Wildling that's going to see around in the rocket chair.
It's kind of scary here, Paul. Just you have to account, it's that one that one Cypher that RD was banking on. None of don't really have any other options here right now.
Right.
But then again, it also owes the proximity. You have that one Cypher within the distance, but then again, with only so many survivors you have to work with. There you go. That's the hit, and the rest of them come.
But the stun of the cats, excellent placement on that. Both of them are stunned, excellent with that snipe on that Wildling, even though that rescue was great. Man, Swam again with that forethought, as you mentioned, but we did see that the mechanic now is a mercenary, does have elbow pads to use. AQ now kiting around this shack area. The cat is going to get that bite. The stun is going to happen, not quite. It is going to just negate any of the skills, and we are going to see a downed mercenary.
Yeah, I think the best thing you would want to see for RD right now is, because looking at things, dungeon escape not looking quite likely right now. It's just one of those very rare occurrences should it happen. But what RD wants to do ideally, I guess, is try to lure this hunter as far away as possible from where that Cypher has vision. We see a little bit of decent progress happening on one of the other Cyphers, but with this disciple being so far out on the map, it is worth banking on to try to go turn back to the Cypher that they've already managed to work on. That's that better completion rate.
Yeah, Zekai utilizing that elbow pad just to move a little away from the top broken part of the map. Transitioning to bottom broken, where there's some pallets, but man, the cats are coming out, able to use it once again just to move towards the church. Can she make it to the gate? No! Oh my gosh. Couldn't make it to that window. But then we see that AQ is popping back up. So again, Swam has to divert his attention. Can't rest on his laurels just yet.
Yeah, I love the not necessarily just the forethought, but just the control that we're seeing from this disciple at this point, knowing not to miss out on any particular thing. AQ though gonna be back on his feet, but question is, will distance be established?
Able to use that wand from the magician. AQ still at the corner of graveyard here, and we did see that the mechanic is up. Now Swam just got that cat, and now we're gonna see a stun. Ooh, and now excellent hit. Swam again, just so smothering pressure, not giving any room for the survivors of RD to breathe.
Yeah, RD, they're trying their best here, but it's just monumentally hard because a lot of the time that we've been seeing has mostly been spent trying to work around this disciple. as far as Cypher progress, it's almost reached a near complete halt because of how much they're trying to roll with these punches that are coming in left and right from this hunter.
Yeah, just excellent stuff so far. Wow, able to find just utilize that bot just to try to heal up this mercenary. But if he gets that hit, he'll find a whiff of where that mechanic is going to be at. And Swam is closing in on that. Oh, excellent drop though. Able to buy a little more time. And now the bot is done. So we're not going to be able to see him go to that mechanic. But teleport will be utilized for him to traverse the distance real quick. So Zekai now kiting for his life.
Yes, that's a very apt way to put it. But question is, Zekai, how long can he last? This disciple starting to slowly come in. You just need that one last hit. Nice Jukaroni, but how long can Zekai keep up with this though? Goes for the leap, and that's that last hit, and down the survivors go. It's gonna be another 5 points that we'll be seeing in this tournament, ladies and gents.
Wow, X-Swam showing his prowess